that part of Guyana is not part of our sovereign territory, and it rejects any type of symbolism that detracts from the territorial landmass that is Guyana. It reminds Caricom of its solid support and solidarity with Guyana on this issue. It reminds of the pendency of the matter at the ICJ. Significantly, it reminds of the interim measures that were granted by the ICJ, which prohibits both Guyana and Venezuela from taking any steps or any actions or adopting any posture that can tend to affect the very issue that is before the ICJ.
And that brooch is definitely doing that. Because if you're the head of state, right? Persons are gonna look up to you and they're gonna be looking at the things that you're doing. So if you're doing the, what do you think the persons underneath you are gonna think that they can do now? It's bare foolishness gonna start taking place. Next thing you know, everybody gonna want a brooch like what they see the president wearing. And after the brooches were, you know how bullies come, first they're gonna pass by you, they're gonna baby graze you. Next time they're gonna pass, they're gonna jam your shoulder, and then they're gonna look at you and then they're not say nothing. Next time they pass, they're gonna jam you hard like this. And if you don't tell them nothing, they're gonna come the next time and they're gonna touch you in your chest or shove you in your chest. The first time they pass and thing, you gotta deal with them and you gotta deal with them continually. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, they will continue down the same road. Because look at how long this thing going on. This is 2026. We talking since don't know when, since Noah was a suckling this situation start. And they're still going on with it. So you could understand they're looking for bully for generations. And it's time that we put this thing to stop in. We gotta see we friends them, and we gotta know we friends them and mark them with chalk. And the rest of them, go on your way. Keep it pushing.
It calls upon Caricom to ensure that the principal position that it has taken on this matter does not remain illusory, but is grounded in reality. I am pleased to have observed that Caricom responded, maintaining the right of every member state to enjoy bilateral relations with whom they wish, but to acknowledge that international law, the Treaty of Chaguaramas, and the territorial sovereignty of member states remain paramount in all those relations. And significantly reasserting its solid support for Guyana and international law, and of course, the process currently engaged in at the International Court of Justice. Not for one moment must we ever convey the impression that we are acquiescing or we are, by our silence, interpreted.
Exactly.
Or by our non-action, misconstrued.
Next thing you know, you can see some persons gonna want to get bold, right? And they're gonna start printing it on t-shirt. They're gonna put it on bag. They might even want to put it as a design on the car and them thing and drive around Guyana, walk around Guyana, right? If we don't say something and do something about this kind of approach that these persons continue to take. They see we simple and think we soft, buddy. And that is the approach that persons are taking. Could you imagine you going before different head of states in the Caribbean and you displaying the fact that, listen, the part of Guyana there's me only know. Remember, Guyana is one of the original signers in the Treaty of Chabaramos, right? And the headquarters for Caricom is in Guyana. So when they're talking about taking and doing and all them things, it's Caricom in itself is going to feel the squeeze as these things have far-reaching implications. Far-reaching implications. If we had a state could do it, others are going to think they're going to do it. And this could cause problems in a lot of communities. Greetings, you're on to Delta Line Media Live.
Yeah, greetings, my brother, greetings.
Wait on, Al, thanks for calling in.
Good evening to you, man. Idea. Yeah, but you know, right now, you see the growth we're looking for, and they get bigger problem than that.
Okay.
First thing is, this guy now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know the problem you're having with these people.
Yeah.
And you still have them undocumented in your country and you're giving them ID without running a check.
And 100,000 if you try for forge it.
100 more than 100,000 of them.
No, I said 100,000 fine is where you're getting if you try for forge your documents for get illegal certificates. You know, it's just 100,000 slap on the wrist and you're going your way. No jail time and them thing taking place.
Yeah, but they're giving these people the documents.
Yeah.
During the election.
Mm-hmm.
So when you coming out talking about this and growth, you got more growth anybody who are from the growth, but what going on in what you're letting in the country, that is a bigger problem than somebody in the country who are walking with growth, claiming their own guy in the election. But once you listen to me, these people could take Guyana sooner or later, you know.
Yeah.
Because as the barn of Guyanese thing, they could run for president years from now, bro.
Yeah.
You got bigger problem than that. You know, your border is unprotected. I could walk with a me with your name on it. That mean nothing. But when I step in now, protect your household, your whole land and house, it's a different situation.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if I don't imputate people, don't put people in there to watch you how you moving, how forget you, bro.
Yeah.
You think I ask you, they get the brooch? Yes, it's like a disrespect. But you have more serious problem in your face where you sit down and gone, the president to the man say we get 100, we get almost 100,000 we inside of this thing, Guyana.
Yeah. 100,000. And that's one congregation.
Some of them already done disfiguring Guyanese in the country. And them in getting they're not all accountable. So when you come in speaking on a platform, a press conference, Attorney General, come with better information.
Mm-hmm.
Come with information or make Guyanese feel more safe from Venezuelans.
Yeah.
Come with information that know and tell the people. You start documenting these people, you start fingerprinting these people and run their record, see who is criminal, and we're going to deport them that in a criminal record.
So you feel it's about time that we keep these borders a bit closed, right?
Yes. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You talking about a brooch. That's not the bigger problem you got here is the people that are already in your country and still coming in your country without any document to your border, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You think the bro? Yeah, the bro sending a message and you better have to look on the message and take the thing serious with the physical
persons on the ground.
Right now.
Mm-hmm. Gotta watch the persons on the ground and what's going on.
Here you go.
Cause you got a trained militia just in waiting right there.
Like I said today, and I tell him my aunt today, I said, they think Maduro crazy. This one has to show that she more bold than Maduro.
Yeah.
She has to prove that yes, she when Trump them America take you out to put she there and she tell them no, come, we ready for war with you. When you see anybody you see Trump talking about them anymore?
I'm telling you.
No. Bro, she is more dangerous than you are, she, bro. And Barbados president, prime minister, is a good leader, bro, because she's trying to build certain things.
Yeah.
Guyana needs, here she tell them before they come into Barbados, they have to get documented, bro. She got to know who coming into Barbados.
Yeah.
In that deal they're making. You're running in Barbados just then these clumps for rulers. They're not even leaders. They are rulers for Guyana. This attorney general from talking. Bro, warn yourself, bro. One. Because all you're talking, you're just trying to divert the truth from the people's ears. But whoever is right to see like me,
we'll see.
I'm a boy here. They'll turn all of them other arm and them. Yes, right?
Yeah.
They gonna see you and pull you out, bro. And all the listeners, big up idea listening.
Big up yourself, Al. Thanks for calling in and for dropping those insights. You are the views right there, coming in from one of the frequent travelers right here on Delta 9 Media. What are your views, Delta 9? Drop it into the comment section. Let's have some meaningful conversation about these details and so many other things that we definitely got to highlight right here. The brooch that is causing an uproar throughout Caricom. And not just the brooch, the approach as well. The brooch and the approach is causing a problem. They're like pests, they're like roach. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get rid of all the certain situations that's taking place in our beautiful nation. It makes no sense for us to act like persons are friends. They got enemies that's definitely watching and saying, all right, let me see what's going on. Oh, they're divided. All right, let me go in Grenada and wrap this brooch. Oh, Grenada ain't say nothing. All right, let me go. They don't greet me nice as I come in. Me, I don't brooch when I come in, but when I sitting down at the meeting, I gonna wear my brooch and let's see what they're gonna tell me. And it's a little push here, a little push there. Next thing you know, they're coming with all kind of problems again. But you see that same conversation about what's going on with them and this back and forth and stuff like that. Got a lot of teeth and we got to pay attention to it. It's very, very important. We can't play no games because if we play games, I'm telling you, can't eat with dinner. Can't eat with dinner with this one.
100% wild-crafted CMOS. Only the best, because you deserve nothing less. 8 Butterfly.
Greetings, you're on to Delta 9 Media Live.
Yeah, therefore, I was reading this thing when the big also mentioned the 7 star and the 8 star, signifying a big part of Guyana. I was reading up this thing here, bro. This thing is real, bro. You know? And we got to see because look, years now these people get Guyana. They are part of this flag boundaries within the school, you know, bro.
Yes.
People going to school and they learn this thing, bro.
Yeah.
That Guyana is always a part of Venezuela, my brother. You understand? Since before 2006, the flag of 7 stars standardized in 1950, right? Why the 8 star flag official, many member of opposition to Chavez, my brother. You understand? So when the man had the 8 star, the 8 star represents the whole execrable, my brother.
I'm telling you.
You understand? And look, check this out, my brother. How much bombing we had? We had 3 bombing, major bombing.
And all by who?
By the Spanish speaking people. I don't know.
I'm telling you. Allegedly. Allegedly. Ay.
People.
So when you put two and two together, you start to realize that it seems like if the invasion might have already started. It's crazy.
Yeah, brother. But again, so Grenada should wear the brooch. Barbados should wear the brooch. What he wants them to do, tell her, yo, you can't come in this country with a piece of Guyana on you. When he tells my brother, go to the archive declaration, give the man wine and will be there, will be expensive rum. And give on them thing though. So you want to be friends. So we shutting out for.
I don't want no friend with no person that looking to covet with me. You're mad still over so. Since you're coming with them vibe, keep your distance because it's gonna cause problem.
Yo, from the time them people kicking up my brother. Why we ambassadors still there in Venezuela, my brother?
Exactly. Well, to be honest with you, you always got to leave a door open for diplomacy. So I could understand that because you don't want to jump into conflict and you don't want to signal that you're looking towards conflict by removing your ambassador, which would aid in diplomacy between the two nations. Because that might go against the same stuff from the court like the Attorney General was highlighting.
My brother, but the people laughing, we president, saying we president, my brother is a fashionist. Everything you do now is sheer fashion, my brother.
Okay.
You result them people get, bro?
So if they're laughing at we president, what we got?
Good night. Happy New Year.
Was the parliament, brother? The people say 60,000 Venezuelans in Guyana.
Yeah.
And when the man meets the poor children, charge the Venezuelans, the man said we get over 100,000 Venezuelans in the president. What? For truth?
Yeah. I gotta show that piece right there for person so they could see it. Look up yourself and thanks for calling in with them insights.
Yeah, bro.
I'm telling you, a lot going on. And the frequent travelers are definitely highlighting some important insights. Let's show you how the frequent traveler, the caller right there, was highlighting. You know, he was highlighting this conversation that this person had.
I'm so proud. For me, it's an honor to be in front of you. I would like to give a thanks to Guyana to open the doors for all Venezuelan immigrants that we have now a big dictator, criminal, corruption in my country. His name is Maduro. So we are almost 100,000 Venezuelans in the beautiful, beautiful Guyana. 100,000. 100,000. I'm the pastor of Spanish church here in Hostelli. I'm working with them. So I'm so grateful, Mr. Honored President.
We will work with you guys so that we can create better conditions for people to live also. All right?
Yeah. Thank you, Guyana. Thank you, President. I God bless you.
I'm telling you, that was just a brief scene. Greetings to Mr. Flash Garden. You're on the live.
Yes, good evening to you and all my black brothers and sisters.
Look at yourself, Flash. What's going on?
For the past 5 years, I've been calling and saying it on my morning program at Can TV.
Yeah.
That when the government change, we should remove ourselves from CCG. We should remove ourselves from Caricom. Because from since Bonham died, black Guyanese never benefit from that 2 billion anymore. You see, I will blame Caricom and the 2 countries that president, no acting president, but that acting president should Venezuela. I will focus on that, and I blame the 2 presidents again to accept or saying that, that means they don't care what damn what Guyanese and Guyanese problem. Because Caricom, if Guyanese is part of Caricom, so excuse me, please, excuse me. What does signify? For why should we wear it in putting you all in country? Caricom don't care now. Don't care if Venezuela state Guyana if you can put tomorrow. Because Caricom did. They encourage the man with 19 charges to go and sit down with Venezuela president when they knew that the problem is in ICJ court already. But I'm still that nonsense.
Yeah.